Congratulations, you are the winner. I'm Batman.
Kurumi has made another deposit on new cyberware. They've been saving for 19 months. Totally not a scam. Oh right, Maruka 6, yay.
Ooh. Hello? Hello, hello? It's so hot. Hello? Hello? Oh my good God. It is so hot. Why is it so hot? It's a nightmare. It's like 22 outside and it's 25 degrees inside. It's too hot. How do you think? Well, Lily, you've not gone outside at all. 95 stream streak. Well done, Pemmy. It's 31 where I am. Because of what you're wearing. Wear something lighter. It's just hot. The atmosphere is hot. I've got a t-shirt and shorts on. I can't get much better. Even my flat is 20 degrees. Oh my God, it must be hot if inside Banshee's flat is 20 degrees because it is an old stone building with very high ceilings. But yeah, it's like 21 outside and it's 25 inside because obviously the house traps heat. It's a nightmare. Tank top, whatever. Yeah, that's going to happen. Nobody wants to see a 56-year-old man with a tank top on. Stinky, stupid UK choked to death humidity. Indeed. Show me shoulders. Nah, I don't think so. Anyway, how are we all? Are we good? We got a wee bit of the sun today. A wee bit of the sun. I was out. Well done, Lily. 95 whole streams. Incredible. Had a few drinkies. I'm good. I've had a couple of JD as well. I need to stop this. I'm having a drink every night at the moment. Between Jack Daniels and Asahi, I'm getting like, hey, summer weather, let's have a drink. So yes, did my bit today. Went out. It was quite cloudy this morning. It was very overcast. I'm melting. This is disgusting. It is indeed. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I cut the grass at 9 o'clock. I was out. I was ready. 10 past 9. Cut the grass. Did that. Thought, right, that's done. What'll I now do? And I've been sort of putting off doing the power washing. And I thought, yeah, we're Florida maxing until the afternoon, then the sun spawns. And yeah, absolutely. I thought it's overcast. It's warm, but it's not hot. I'll crack on and I'll do the power washing. So did that for almost 3 hours today, but it's all done now, which is fantastic. So just one small job to do tomorrow before the sun really comes out, because it's supposed to be even warmer tomorrow here, which is insanity. And then that'll be the whole sort of area, the whole property, all tidied up and ready for action. So I might get a bit of a I might get a bit of a seat in the sun. Wish I was. Indeed, here he is, the man himself. I actually had to take out my summer clothes out of the coffin. Yeah, everybody's getting to that point now. I tell you what, it was so bad yesterday. It was so bad yesterday that I actually tidied out my t-shirt drawer because I needed to get access to my bigger t-shirts because I is fat at the moment. So I need to I needed access to my extra medium size so I could get in. Jet, where are you in Discord? There was a whole debate yesterday. There was a whole conversation yesterday about Jet, and Jet never responded once. Huh? Tagged you in as well. I deliberately atted you because I knew you wouldn't pay any attention to Discord. So I deliberately atted you. It was quite funny. I should sue Jet. I don't even use Discord. I see. Well, how are we going to get to where we need to be? See, this is the whole problem with your misinformation. Misinformation, Bob. Okay. Yes, I went to the big Tesco. On. You're a naughty Nunu. Yeah, I went to the big Tesco. I left the house a bit early on Saturday to go to M&S to get the shopping. So I thought, you know what? I'll go to the big Tesco. and see if Paws and Jet are there ready for our Anchorman-like showdown. But you weren't. Neither you nor Paws was there, so there was no big fight behind the big Tesco. So I thought, well, in lieu of not having the big fight outside the big Tesco, I shall go into the big Tesco and see if this goddamn guava is in there. I have never seen a takeaway area so more shot to hell at 8:20 in the morning. So there was a cardboard tray that said guava on it, but there was no guava there. So I was disconsolate again. I never got a fight and I never got a guava. So I went to the rest of the shopping and I was on my way back. And just before I get to my house, there's a post office, which I was thinking, I'm sure that's a Premier. Will I go in? And I thought, can't be bothered stopping. I'm just at home. And then I thought, no, don't be stupid. You're passing it. Just go in. Well, my God, it was like an Aladdin's cave of Monster. There was flavors in there I had no idea existed. They were pricey, mind. But yeah, so I have had guava now. You'll be pleased to know I have purchased and consumed guava. I wouldn't say it was exactly my. Well, the reason I haven't put on the gamba was because I had one of those exotic flavors this morning, and it would be immediately apparent which one I'd had if I put it on the gamba list. So, did the cat? Well, I almost bought the one with the pink top on, but I think that's the foreign one, isn't it? I bought the bigger one because it's like the foreign one's like 475 ml, and the British one is the 500 ml can. Yeah. See, I'm all over it now because I bought two of the sort of foreign ones while I was there. And Bossman said, they'll be $3.50 each. Do you still want them? I was like, well, I've got them to the counter now and I quite fancy them. So yeah, go on then. So let me tell you, the what was it I had today? Pink Passion? Was it Pink Passion? Violet Passion? Something Passion. Sugar free. Was exceptionally good. Was it worth $3.50? Probably not. Yeah, it was a light purpley, kind of lilac colour. It tasted of passion fruit, and I like passion fruit, so that was very tasty. I liked that one. I don't know whether I'd be buying it for $3.50 a pop, mind, but it was worth it to test it. I also have something punch. My favourite Bossman is finally open after the Glasgow Central fires. No longer cheating on him. Fantastic. I've got something punch. Can't remember what it is. It's alliterative. That's for tomorrow. But I did have the guava yesterday. And I was saying to Banshee, I wouldn't say it was exactly immediately one of my favourite flavours. I thought it was, when I first tasted it, I thought it was kind of sweet. It was almost too sweet. But weirdly, despite being too sweet, it tasted a little watery. Like there wasn't a full flavour in there. But the more I drank it, the more I kind of got to it. Thank you. It's nice to see the place come alive again. So yeah, I like it, but it wasn't an immediate sort of, oh, I'm definitely going to start drinking this one. I've got another one. I bought two. I thought it'd be as well to buy two when I'm there. But at least I now know that there exists this Aladdin's cave of monster flavors, not that very far from my house. But I just need to watch which can I'm buying because I'm not spending $3.50 a can on Monster every time I go in there. But yeah, loads and loads and loads and loads of flavors. But at least I now know where to get it in the absence of. There's literally no Tesco either myself or my partner has gone into in search of it, has had it. So Tesco is failing dramatically in your distribution link. The Bossman shops are doing well, is my anecdotal feedback to you. So, yeah. Or it gets sold out. Well, yeah, it is getting sold out, basically. But it's not getting replenished quickly enough. People are going in looking for it. There's a whole marketing campaign going on about it. And, you know, it's viral on Instagram or whatever. You can't get it in a Tesco. You have to go to the smaller independent shops to get it. But that's fine. I shall support smaller independent shops rather than stinky Tesco, who I don't really like anyway. I'm not a fan of Tesco. Never have been a fan of Tesco. I don't like the environment that the shop feels really weird when you go into it. If you give me the exact store you want, then I can chase the exact people responsible and make noise. Nah, it's okay. I literally will go to the guy round the corner from me. Now that I know it exists, I'll go round the corner and just get it and support him. My fridge. Yes. So that was the tale of yesterday. Oh, I think I've turned that down too far. Can't hear it. So that was the tale of yesterday. Banshee stole them all. Indeed, indeed. So that was the tale of yesterday. Got my hands on guava at last. I like the can. The can's cool. But as I say, it wasn't an instant, oh my god, that is incredible. Who needs Monster in a day like this? You're on the mezcal. Oh my good grief. I've had a few JDs, I have to say. So that's tidying me over. But I did have the I can't remember what it's called, Wild Passion or something like that it was this morning. Which was kind of weird when I was power washing. It wasn't very passionate what I was doing. I was power washing. But it certainly hit the spot because it was flipping warm when I was doing it. So yeah. There's a Fanta shortage in this flat for sure. Farmfood's going to hate to see me coming tomorrow AM. Cocktails for Kaz. Well done. What's your go-to cocktail, Kaz? We all need to know. What's the a zombie? Okay. And what's in a zombie? Remind me what's in a zombie. Is that you just getting to the bottom of the Fanta that we bought when I was last up? I've had a Mediterranean day, falafel, beef kebabs, and palomas. Ooh, zombies. Double rum. Okay. Not a huge rum guy, but I can do a Malibu and pineapple. I've also been demolishing my iced coffees. Ooh, very fancy. Yeah. I've been absolutely thrashing the Pepsi cream soda. I think I'm one after that. Okay. Because we did buy quite a few when I was last up. I've been thrashing the old Pepsi cream soda. Love that. It's a permanent fixture in my fridge at the moment. Along with the main ingredient in zombie is headache. Cream soda. Yeah, the Pepsi cream soda, it's beautiful. That's old news. I know, but I do enjoy it. Between that and my Monster, and then on the JD, and last night, obviously, Asahi. Big chunky. You must have seen their new flavor. Yeah, some of them just don't seem hugely appealing. I know there's like tropical and stuff like that, but weirdly, I don't want it to be too sickly sweet. And the tropical sounds like it would be extremely sickly sweet, so I've never tried it. I'm locked in with the salted, and see, that to me sounds incredibly sweet as well. Salted caramel. I might try it. You never know. But yeah, I'm locked in on the cream soda at the moment. So that is going on with the Monster, and then the Asahi, and I was annoyed yesterday. I don't tend to drink beer much, but I was having hot honey. My new favourite thing on a Saturday night is hot honey chicken. I got too many people addicted to the cream soda Pepsi after they all slagged me off initially. See, yeah, doubters. I love the hot honey chicken from M&S. Beautiful. In a roll, in a bun, in a brioche, actually. A hamburger brioche. Stick it in there, beautiful. And I thought, it's warm. We're going to have other bits and pieces round about that. We're going to have nachos and hummus, etc. I'll get a beer because it's warm and that'll be very refreshing. So, being an M&S, I just bought a bottle of the big chunky Asahi, which was £3. And I thought, well, whatever, £3. I spent £3.50 on a Monster. I can spend £3 on an Asahi. And then I went into Morrison's after, and they were doing 3 of them for £6.50. I was like, cheeky bandits, £3 for one, and I can get 3 of them for £6.50 here. So of course I naturally had to buy the 3 of them for £6.50. And had 4, yes. So yeah, it was one of those days yesterday where I just kept saying, "Oh, whatever, it's only money," and then just got whatever it was. I think the sun's affecting my brain, but I'm on bank holiday Monday tomorrow, so I've got the day off tomorrow. And as I say, if I can get out early enough before the sun rises properly, I don't think well, it's not. Well, oh, it's bright. Yeah, they never had good. No, they probably don't. But I was buying wine for my other half, and I just turned round and I saw the big chunky Asahi, and I thought, you know what? I'll just get one while I'm here. I hadn't really thought about going into Morrison's, to be fair. It was only a kind of secondary thought that I went to Morrison's. M&S is for own brand shop, and it's banging. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. So, yeah, that's my local haunt. That's where I buy the food for the week. So, yeah, that was that. As I say, if we can get out early tomorrow, we'll get out and finish off the cleaning of the patio, etc. And then I've got another couple of little jobs, and then the day is free for me to do whatever I like, which is great. But it's probably going to be so hot. I actually thought about. I sat down today about 2 o'clock, thinking, right, I've got a couple hours to myself. What'll I do? And I looked at it. I looked at my desktop, and I thought, I could play Forza Horizon. I played that yesterday and really enjoyed it for the couple of hours that I played it. It was really good fun. Other than I really like, as much as I'm not very good at video game driving. I don't mind Horizon driving, and there's an element of competition that comes in that you think, oh, I need to get better and I need to win, which is all fine, and the actual driving's pretty fun. The bit that I don't like with the Horizon games is the god awful dialogue round about. It's so hammy. And I think it's almost it almost must be deliberate that it's so bad, the dialogue round about it. I kind of wish they'd just give up on making it a story and putting characters into it and just say, just go and do that. Just go and do that. Just go and I don't need the kind of yep, and that's almost read off a card. They just pulled somebody in off the street and said, read that quickly. It never seems anything other than just a really, really janky and hammy. So it slightly takes the immersion off jumping in a super fast car and racing around the streets of Tokyo or whatever. So I tried to. No, I know that. I don't expect it to be, but I mean, it's a platinum game. It's a AAA game, so you would kind of think um, that they would put a little bit of effort into it. I mean, other than the fact that the characters all look, the characters' faces all look like they've melted. It's kind of weird. Anyway, the actual driving is fantastic. It's good fun. But I did a couple of laps today, and I was so hot. I was just getting so irritated by sliding off the track and everything. I thought, you know what, I'm going to stop doing this because I am going to spoil this experience before I've really got too far into it. So I kind of stopped that, and I was watching Peter, on stream, and that was good fun. But that was about as much as I could get my brain to do because it was so warm this afternoon that I was like literally just sat in my chair going, "Yeah, this is fun." Trying desperately not to fall asleep. So did that. And then I don't know if anybody dropped in by pause at 6 o'clock. She was playing the Rose Cottage demo, which was brilliant. Although it was more like a tour around the house. It was quite funny. I think this is why I think it's funny for David, the dev, to watch people play the game. He must get so much feedback by watching people playing the demo. Because I think I kind of started off and I was like, right, okay, next objective, next objective, next objective, and wandered round trying to solve each objective as I went. Whereas Paws went for an entire walk round of the full building without doing any of the objectives at all. I think she'd done about a 45 minute to an hour wander through the entire building, upstairs, downstairs, in rooms, out of rooms, and hadn't actually moved any of the story on at all by solving any of the objectives. I mean, there's no wrong or right way to play it, but it was just quite amusing seeing it done a completely and totally different way from the way that I would do it. So David had dropped into chat, which was great. Um, and hopefully he's got a bit more feedback on, because he was saying, I was talking to him the other day, and he was saying that it's been a good while since anybody else has played the demo, so I might need to start rattling the can again and getting people playing it just to keep the visibility up. But yeah, fantastic. If anybody hasn't played the demo of that and you're a point and click adventure fan, then I would. I think Maru played it as well, Baseman. It's Rose Cottage. That you go to Steam and you can play the demo there. Fantastic. It's about 90 minutes long if you just keep playing, getting off the doing the objective versus the objective versus the objective rather than sort of wandering around forever. But yeah, all good, all good. How are we doing for time? Okay. So other than that, I'm trying to think. Maru did, but I'm fairly sure Maru played it at some point. Um, I seem to remember sitting watching her play. Maybe she didn't. Maybe I'm just. There was a period of time that I kept recommending it to every streamer I knew, and so many people played it. I can't actually remember who did and who didn't now, but I've got a funny feeling she did. Maybe not. Maybe not. So other than that, it's been quite. It's just been a weekend of adulting so far. I haven't really watched anything on the TV. I haven't watched any of the Canadian Grand Prix because it tends to be incredibly boring, and it's beginning to get a degree of inevitability about it in terms of who's qualifying in which position, etc. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tonight at 9 o'clock in 45 minutes, the actual race. See if the new rules and regulations actually make the race in any way interesting, because normally it's it's very close to being the second most boring track on the calendar. So we'll see where that ends up. But yeah. So I haven't watched any of that. I haven't watched qualifying. I haven't watched the sprint. I haven't watched anything. I don't know whether you have, Banshee, or not. I know you were trying to just forget that Formula One was back this weekend and look to the next race and just forget that Canada had ever existed. So it's probably about the best thing to do. So, other than that, as I say, I haven't really watched anything. There's been no awesome news that's come through gaming wise. Just a reminder, if anybody has missed this at all, currently Epic Game Store. I know some people have a thing about not using Epic Game Store, but you do get some good games on there for nothing. And at the moment, they are offering you Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 remastered for nothing. So if you do have an Epic Game account or you want to play it on the PC and revisit the days of yore when the first 3 Tomb Raiders came out, then hop on over to Epic and pick them up. I mean, it's a good deal for nothing. 3 full Tomb Raider games, and at least 2 of them are pretty good. So yeah, just a reminder for that because they will disappear in a couple of days' time. And I don't think there was anything. I'm not a Lara Croft person. Why does that not really surprise me? More Agent 47. Yeah, see, I'm not an Agent 47 person. Oh no, I think I missed a stream somehow. I lost my streak of 89. I could swear I've been to all streams. Well, there you go. I lost my Wade streak the other day, which was sitting at about 80, and I'm convinced that I didn't miss a stream either. But hello, how are you? Sometimes Banshee. Yeah, this is a place where Lara is loved, Jet. And you're very lucky that Kerry's not here, because if Kerry had been here and you'd said that, you might have been ejected from stream immediately. Yeah, I'm good. Just melting in this heat. 23. Yeah, I think we're all of a similar boat, Skynet. I just never played one of the games. See, this makes me laugh. The Jet keeps coming in with a hot take of I'm not a Lara Croft person. Never played one of the games. I don't like Claire Obscure. Never played it. Yeah, I think we're all in the same boat, Skynet, to be quite honest. The whole of the UK is in deep discomfort at the moment. So we can only hope that in a few days it disappears. I think tomorrow is going to be the worst day, and then it's all going to get a lot better towards the middle of the week. Certainly not going to be anywhere near as warm in the middle of the week as it is tomorrow. So we've got one more day of suffering. When I took the boys out tonight, I took them down a pathway that is literally covered by trees on both sides. We just wandered down there and wandered back. We don't normally come back the way we've been. I try and make it a thing for them when we're out. 23 seems good. It was 29 at 9 p.m. yesterday. It doesn't seem to let up for another week. I think we're sort of 21, 22. I'm just, I'm not trying to execute you, Jet. I'm just having a laugh with you. I'm just prodding at you. Yeah, it's been sort of 24, 25 here for the last couple of days. And it's going to be 24, 25 again tomorrow with us, Spaceman. The thing that kills us is the humidity. It does sit around about 75, 80% humidity in the UK. And it's horrible because obviously we've got no way of escaping it, especially at night. Where the temperature outside tends to start dropping, but the temperature inside the house, because of about 3,000 layers of insulation and brick built houses, it just radiates heat all the way through the night. And you're waking up thinking you're absolutely fatigued by the time you're waking up in the morning, because it's actually been hotter during the night than it was during the day before. So we could do with it plummeting in temperature, to be quite honest, or at least raining and clearing some of it. But there we go. So, yes. Uh, so yeah, it was a weird and wonderful walk tonight with the boys. It was like, let's get down this tunnel and back as quickly as we can. We're still out for about 40, 45 minutes, but very good, very good. Right, I think we should probably play a game. I'm not entirely sure how the week's going to play out this week. We're going to finish off Creature Kitchen, which was immensely good fun. We started that on Friday, obviously. And then we'll finish that. And then there's a demo that I've noticed of a game that's just come out called Phonopolis. And it's by the same devs that did a series called Machinarium. And they tend to be they're puzzly kind of games with a bit of a narrative in the background. And the puzzles can be quite devious at times. So I'm not 100% sure how we'll get on. I've played about 5 minutes of it just to kind of get a bit of a feel for it and think, do I want to play this? Hello, Glenn. How are you? Oh, I love Machinarium. There you go. Well, you might want to check out Phonopolis. We'll play it in a bit. I'm sure we'll have time to play it, because I don't think we're going to have more than about an hour, he said, of a Creature Kitchen. And then if we get that finished, then we probably will do a bit of Outbound, take the camper van out and do a couple more sites or whatever. So that's the kind of way it'll play out. I think we'll probably play Wax Heads on Tuesday, just to move on the story there. And then on Thursday, hopefully we'll have a key for Letter Lost, which is coming out on Thursday. And we can get properly stuck into that game because we had such a great time with the demo. And that's probably going to take up the next 2 or 3 streams, I would have thought, to get through that. So, yes, only other couple of things worth mentioning. The eagle-eyed among you will note that we're actually, having been trying to push on towards the Bloodborne stream at 1K, you will note that we're now down to 972 followers. It seems that the more I mention Bloodborne and the more I mention 1000, it ends up... Oh, new sub? Where did we get the new sub from? Nothing's gone on. Yeah. It seems the more I talk about doing the Bloodborne stream at 1,000, or even just talk about getting to 1,000, 1K followers, somebody else unfollows, and it always seems to be the day after I've streamed. If I don't stream, nobody unfollows. If I do stream, somebody unfollows. So I'm not quite sure why that's happening. Obviously, people are tuning in and thinking, why the hell did I ever follow this idiot? He does nothing but chat for about 45 minutes, and we never get any games. And even when he plays the games, they're terrible. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what's happening there, but we seem to be regressing quite dramatically. So yeah, we'll need to try and find a methodology.
I told you I didn't remember how to do it, and you're like, oh, don't worry about it. We'll start stream early, and it's super easy. We'll do it before we start. Don't even worry about it. And then I ask a basic question, which is when I open the page, what's the first thing I need to click? And you're like, I didn't hear you. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear you because I don't know. How's that my fault?
Thank you, Kay. Thank you so much. Kay gets a badge. Woohoo!
Gay Somni has gifted Camille no as cyberware
Oh
chip.
no,
Gay
it's
Somni
me
gifted
crashing
a tier
out.
1 sub to Camille. They have given 35 gift subs in the channel.
35, my God. Thank you so much, Kay. Greatly appreciated. Have you recovered from AvCon? Or are you still in a stupor? It must be, it's 5 to 5 in the morning, Kay. Why are you awake? I say hi, and immediately it's me screaming at Teru. That was so funny. Well, yeah, that was. I was trying to think of something to put in, and I thought when you were playing some of the clips, I fell asleep at 7 p.m. Ah, well, so you've had a decent sleep then. I was trying to think of a good soundbite for you, Camille, and the Milfstone did cross my mind. I thought, nah, that's kind of old news. And I did like the one where you were crashing out about Baldur's Gate. Was it Baldur's Gate? With Seri. But I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it anywhere. So the one I could get was the Teru one, which was almost as funny, to be quite honest. So yes, welcome in. There's a Timberborn crash out. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I was trying to find, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I couldn't find a short of it, and I couldn't. I think I must have looked at about 5 years worth of clips on your channel, and I couldn't find the Timberborn one that I was looking for. That was the one that I really wanted to grab. So if you've got it to hand, DM me it, and I'll change it. But welcome in, Camille. Welcome in, Kay. There you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. AvCon isn't the judge. Oh, it's the Magic Gathering event in Adelaide. Yeah, sorry. I knew there was 2 events you were going to, and I couldn't quite work out. I wasn't sure whether AvCon was the Magic the Gathering event. Did you have good time? It must have been very tiring, I would have thought. But hopefully you had a good time. So, yes. I'm just taking stock of. I do say the H word for strongly dislike. Like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's not a problem. It's funny enough. It was too good. Too much socializing for the weekend. Ooh, your social battery will be drained. But I'm glad you kind of fell asleep at 7 p.m. and you slept all the way through. That's good news. You will have been properly recharged, ready for your staycation. That's good. That's good. I quite enjoyed those games that you and Seri were playing today, Camille. I especially liked the bit. I slept for 10 hours. That never happened. See, there you go. I have to say, if anybody, if you, even if you get stuff to do on a Sunday, round about 11 o'clock UK time, please, please, please drop by Camille and Seri on a Sunday, because it absolutely makes my weekend. The stream they do on a Sunday morning is so hilariously funny every single week. It's just amazing. It sets you up. It puts you in such a good mood for the weekend, the rest of the weekend and beyond. It is really, really, really good. Every single day. It doesn't matter what they're playing. It is absolutely amazing. And today, right, hot water bullet check, death entertaining check. I'm gonna excuse me, 2 seconds. Staying up to see Camille from now on. Indeed, yes. Today they were playing a rhythm game, which was a tandem rhythm game, both of them playing at the same time. And you had to do different things. So Sari was doing one thing, Camille was doing another thing. Sari was diligently playing the game, clicking on, getting all the rhythm going. What was Camille doing? Camille was singing in the background. The absolute nonsense song that was playing in the background. And Sari's going, Camille, 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 Camille. And Camille's just literally singing absent-mindedly as things are going flying past on the game. It's just as well one of you is actually trying to do the right thing. But it is so entertaining, I have to say. Every Sunday, 11 o'clock, absolutely brilliant. If you don't have time on the Sunday, definitely catch up on the VODs because they're all absolutely fantastic. Hot water bottle, isn't that just water that hasn't been put in the fridge during the past 2 hours? I know, hot water bottle. Where are you, Kaz? Hot water bottle today sounds a bit like masochism, to be fair. That would be, it certainly wouldn't be anything near a hot water bottle here. I mean, you could literally yeah, I know it's boiled in a kettle, but you could literally put cold water in a bottle. I can't even remember what it was about. It was some weird thing about tizzling or whistling or something like that. I was laughing so much. It was something about tizzling and whistling or something. There was an isling somewhere around it. Oh yeah, see, hot water bottles even too much in winter sometimes nice. Yeah, absolutely. You could put cold water in a hot water bottle just now and leave it 5 minutes and it would be warm. I got my feet in ice water to survive. Well, it used to be ice water 3-ish hours ago. My God, I think you're due a top up, baseman. You're due a top up. Right. Anywho, unless it's for medicinal purposes, Kaz. But yes, it's so warm in here. It's just so warm in this room. I'm kind of loath to move from the just chatting screen because I'm going to have to put on another 2 lights. I'm the weirdo they tell you to avoid. I don't know what it is about my channel. It attracts people. It attracts people. There's a certain cadre of people that it attracts. So yeah, we're all in good company. We're all in good company. Is all I'll say. I like warm water too. Don't let me tell you otherwise. Mo, let's go. Let's zig, 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 wiggle your ziggle. That's exactly what it wiggle with your ziggle. And Cam's shouting on, wiggle with your ziggle, and all you hear in the background is Sari going, Camille, Camille, Camille. As the game's getting progressively harder and harder, and Camille's not doing anything to help. She's just singing about wiggling her ziggle. Incredibly funny. Wiggle with your ziggle had me in absolute hysterics. Absolutely, yes. I mean, funny, but yeah, you weren't helping out your partner too much. I'm getting blasted from 2 sides by 2 fans and still sticky icky while hearing people talking about hot water bottle. I know, yeah. Mad, absolutely mad. So yes, that was what I was going to mention. We're regressing. We're back at 972. I know, Camille, they're weeding out bots and it's just weird that it seems to be one at a time at the moment. It's death by 1,000 cuts. And the other thing is, as Kay has just shown, you can get an exclusive channel badge for the next week and a bit if you subscribe or if you gift a sub. There you go. It's the charity friend gift badge. There you go. It's got a wee heart and box. It's happening on X too. Yeah, lots of bot deletions. Yeah, it's just annoying. It's just weird that it happens after I stream. It doesn't happen when I don't stream. It happens when I stream. So it makes me paranoid. Do it, indeed, indeed. You've only got a week, and it'll be gone forever. So yes, thank you very much, Kate, for gifting the sub to Camille. And sorry that for science it didn't work the other time when you gifted to Void. So we played a game called Creature Kitchen on Friday, and we got quite a way through it. It was for science, indeed, yes. We got quite the way through it. You're trying the new Sprite Mint with tequila. Ooh, not bad. That sounds interesting. Mint Sprite. Okay. I need to have a think about that. Finally, time for more doggo people. Yeah, absolutely. No, I will. This game was great. Camille, have you played Creature Kitchen? The game is fantastic. It's really, really, really good. Really fun. Lots of stuff going on in it that I'm puzzling straight the way through it. Nothing has stopped me so far, puzzle wise. I've been quite smart, but this damn dog, Gray, is so annoying. Now, I never say that about dogs, ever. But this dog just keeps standing going, ruff, ruff, ruff. Once. The same thing. Over and over and over again. For no reason. We had people checking, Baseman and Kuwu were checking in the background on Friday night to see if it was actually trying to get my attention for something. It's not. When they checked, all they found was other people complaining about the dog with its one bark. Constantly standing beside you. Whoa. Other than that, the game has been absolutely fantastic. It's been really, really good fun. And it's on sale still on Steam at the moment. So if you have enjoyed watching it, or you've only seen a bit of it, or you do enjoy the next bit that we're going to do, although we are going into the end game now, I think, then it is on sale at the moment. So it's well worth the $5. Well, it's £5. So it's probably about, what, $6-7. Well worth it from that point of view. And yeah, so we'll do that. We'll then play the Phonopolis demo. And then if we have time, we'll go to Outbound after that. Sounds like a plan? Right. I'll put up the green screen and we can get moving. So much light. So much light is going to get even hotter in here. Nightmare. Have we all dropped? Okay, let me do this. Oh, this thing is just not working. It's not good. Let me go here. Technology has failed. One of my stream decks is not working. I'm here though. Woohoo! Right, resume the game. I was playing this with controller though, wasn't I? Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Was I playing this with controller? I can't remember. I think I may have been. I'm not entirely sure. Why can't you see the game? Why can't you see the game? There we go. Okay. I just... Jet is having all the realizations recently. The fact that I don't wear headphones. The fact that I play certain songs at certain times. I love it. Right. Honestly. Streamer of the year. Fantastic. Thank you so much. He's Grey, the annoying greyhound. There we go. So Moth wants 4 vegetarian meals. That's what we need to do. That's what we're about at this point in time. So let us go down here and see what Moth... I just want to make sure that everything we've put in here... So I was like, where is Moth? By the way. Okay. So we're gonna have to respawn Moth, it would look like. I tell you what I haven't done. Kubu would kill me. Okay, we need to get a rose. You're a bit slow there, Kubu. What do you think I pay you for? Is it meant to be on loop? What loop? Loop? Sorry, you've confused me a bit there, Jet. You were doing puzzles. Okay. The song. No, well, it's supposed to be there for the time that I'm setting up the green screen. I hope that all is well with you, my friend. In sunbeams or moonlight, this muse's voice echoes. Well, it's not good enough, Kubu. You can't be doing puzzles when I'm just about to change category. And then make a mess of it by forgetting to change the category because I've been yapping for 45 minutes. You can still hear it. Weird. I did an update. I did an update for Mix It Up before I started tonight, and it has definitely changed some settings. So hopefully you can't hear it any longer. I think it's affected some of my Stream Deck stuff, which is not great. It's gone now. Thank you so much, Jet. Right, so we need to make vegetarian meals. We could do that, I suppose. But have we got actual... House salad. Chopped lettuce, tomato slice, cheese slice, bread slice. Okay, let's do that. Chopped lettuce. We'll get that from... Not here. Here. Tomato. We want one of these. Excuse me. Okay, and we need some bread. Oh, and then we need some cheese. You know, I miss larders in houses. Yeah. Where the hell's the cheese? Where do I get cheese from? Where do I get the lettuce from? More to the point. That's sugar. That's bread. That's peanut butter. That's a bowl. I think we can put a bowl down there. Okay, we'll put a bowl there, and we can put that there. Tomato. Oh, I'm convinced that we've had thingy in the past. No. A lettuce. There it is. I knew we'd seen it somewhere. So we can put that, and then we can go there, and then chop that. Right, so we'll get that. And then we can get a tomato slice, or tomato, depends where you're from. And then we can get a bread slice for the crouton. Where the heck do we get the cheese? Right, there we go. Ah, well, such is life, Skynet. It's not a big deal, really. We all lose them one way or another. Go. Hello, Kisa. Hopefully you have not melted in the heat. Hoose salad. Let's go. Because I'm sure it is much warmer in a Spain than it is here. Eat the salad, dude. Is this for me? I shower you with thanks. I wish I would have honestly... Oh, I still have tomorrow. You've had a bad day. A bad day weather-wise or bad day in general? Oh, I wonder if toast constitutes a vegetarian meal. It seems a little cheaty, to be quite honest. But we'll try it. I'm all for low-hanging fruit. Bad day in general. Well, at least toast is vegan, ain't it? Well, I don't know. Probably not with the butter on it, but we'll try. Hopefully, Kisa, we can provide you with a little bit of relief here tonight. And just chill out. Enjoy. I wonder waits for me in a bag of brown. Okay. Kick ass. That is a vegetarian meal. Butter can be vegan. Well, I suppose, yeah, but generally it's made of dairy. So it's going to be, it's not going to be vegan generally. Fruit salad. Blueberries, strawberries, and apple slice. Okay. Blueberries. And nah, margarine's got animal fat in it. Blueberries. I always think when anybody mentions margarine, I think I once was watching a program. I can't quite remember what kind of program it was, but I think margarine's like one element or chromosome, or I can't remember the exact thing, but it's like one genetic movement away from paint. Which I was like, at that point, I thought I'm never having margarine again in my life. Yeah. So that was that. I was like, nah, not eating that ever again. Thanks very much. It was like when I was a kid, and I would watch I had a black and white portable TV. This is how long ago it was. When I was a kid, for playing my computer games on. And I used to watch TV late at night. Things I probably shouldn't have been watching at the age I was watching it. Hello, pause. And I watched I watched a thing one night where they were doing an autopsy on a smoker's lungs. There was no such thing as Babe Station when I was a kid, Jed. We're talking about 1983 or something like that. In fact, probably 1980 to 83, 84, 85-ish. I don't think that was a thing at that. Well, certainly we didn't have it. But I was watching a thing about an autopsy on a smoker's lungs. And I was like, no. I am never, ever, ever, ever even going to think about smoking. It was one of those things. It was a kind of pivotal moment in my life. I was like, I am never, ever doing that because that is horrific. They literally cut into the lung and this black tar just oozed out of it. I was like, nah, not happening. Well, as I say, I was watching it at a time I shouldn't have been watching it. It was. I mean, this was about 11:30 at night, so I should have been in bed really, and asleep. But smoking destroys lungs. Anyway, pause has gained. What were you saying there? Let me have a look. Hello, didn't realise you were live. We would have rated you. Rose Cottage is incredible. Yes, I'm glad that you've joined the group of people who think that game needs to come out like tomorrow. It's unfortunate that it's probably not going to come out until about 2030, but anyway, we'll get there. But it's a fantastic game. I was just mentioning earlier, pause, that I was watching you play and thinking, this is incredible. This is just a way of playing, a style of playing that I would never even have thought of doing. In that I think I went round. I got my first objective and thought, right, let's go and do the first objective. And as I went through the rooms, getting to the first objective, I had a look about and all that. But watching you do it, you went for a complete grand tour of the building before you even thought about doing the objectives. I was like, this is incredible. You're just going for a wee wander through the house. I would never have thought to do that. When I was a kid, I was playing in our living room and my dad left his cig on the table, still on. I looked at it and went, what do adults like about smoking? So I picked it up and put it in my mouth and I exhaled and it was like, meh, this is stupid, and never touched one ever again. Do we think French fries would be a vegetarian meal? Let's try the French fries as a vegetarian meal. Oh, we could do chips and guacamole. I don't think I've found it. Did I find an avocado? Did I find an avocado? There we did. Okay. I do just explore. Andrew said the same. I never realised I play in such an odd way. I just know I am. So it's not odd. It was just I would never even have thought to start playing like that. Why can't I just put this down on the chopping block? Oh, now I've lost it. Damnation. Right, avocado. Why would it? Oh, so I don't have to slice it. Mix avocado and salt. I'm an idiot. I'm sort of paying attention to chat, not paying attention to what I should be doing. I didn't know my dad smoked until I grew up. Apparently he stopped smoking immediately after finding out my mum was pregnant with me. He didn't stop with my brother, but he stopped with me. Have you ever played Hand of Fate, Legend of Kyrandia? Quite an old game. No, I have not. I will have a look at that. Okay, we are putting that in there, and we need to find some chips. Chips. Is it, or is it natural? No, I can't. As a kid seeing the smoke come out, I thought you were supposed to exhale. I'm actually glad I was a dumb kid because that. Well, it would probably put you off even more, Kuru, if you'd inhaled. Nice. Chips and guacamole. Let's go. What you saying, Mothman? I wish you could hand it to them rather than throwing it at their feet. What treasure may this bag of mystery hold? Your kindness shows in all you've done for us. Ooh. Ooh, this seems quite pivotal, actually. Hang on a minute. If it's going to be pivotal, I'm going to go and get my camera, because invariably, that Mothman is... Excuse you? Couldn't remember how to take the picture. The number of times I've gone out and to do... Ooh. I went for a job interview as a delivery boy for a greengrocer once. I got to the end of the interview and they asked me how I was going to make the deliveries. I said I'm not sure. I just sold my bike. And the interviewer said, "Do you avocado?" What? Okay. Ooh. Okay. This is like the book. Ooh. Hello. At last you have made it. You have proven a worthy steward of our sacred home. We sense overflowing compassion as you stand in this grove. The gathering of this chosen family awaits beyond the final meal. Remember to take care and make good memories. Yes, pause. We talked about that. We talked about that earlier. I found it in a Premier store. Eventually. Okay, why is the... I wonder if time can touch voices once spoken through this device. What device? Why did the blue thing lead me back in here? No way, I thought it was exclusive. Well, I thought it was exclusive to Tesco as well. Given the fact that our... Yes. After the fact. After the fact. Right, recipe. Fortunate Gems recipe. Right, before I pick that up, I'm going to go and get my camera. What are your thoughts? Did you like it? I thought, when I first had it, I thought it was very, very... Who's got my camera? Oh. Giant deer thing. Yes, I thought it was very sweet, but weirdly kind of watery tasting. So it wasn't quite as strong as I expected it was going to be. It's our boy, Pants is here. But then the more I drank it, the further down the can I got, the more I liked it. You like Pants? How do I put them? Can I put them in there? Oh, here he comes. The dog's back in. Damn it. Can I put them in here? And then put this in here. Maybe I need milk. Damn it. No. I know I've made a mess. Made a mistake. Please don't make those an exclusive thing. Gems. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was trying to explain with the fruit punch without the punch. It just wasn't what you expected. Right, shut up, dog. Right, give me 2 seconds till I work out what's happening here. Pants wants one specific dish. Wants to see the forest at peace. Right, this is the one thing I'm a bit confused about there. Right, so let's... I think we must have to put these with a bowl and maybe milk. Let's try that. Ghost boys like me doesn't reach the floor. It's like K as well then. A mistake? What's that? That's like cosmic toast. Unless he likes that. No? Okay. His confusion. This is definitely for him. Absolutely definitely for him, because it came out of the thing that's got his face on it. Okay, why is that there? Do I have to go and get the... I'll have to go to the shops tomorrow and buy lots of cold pasta and picky bits. The weather demands it, indeed. Oh no, that's not what I'm trying... I can't take a photograph with that. Right, so... Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Friend? We has friend? What does friend want? It's been many years since I've seen this friend about. He wants to find kindred spirits. Giant deer thing. Okay, this is the most accurate depiction I could come up with from memory. Took me a while to figure out what this one wants, so I keep his favourite snack stashed away from the other critters. Well, it must be this. But I don't know. How to give it to him. Okay, so I can't just put that in there. Are there any more hints anywhere for this? It's kind of weird. Okay, let's have a look through. Gulab jamun. Okay. Apple pie, blueberry pie, chocolate chip cookies, sugar cookies, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. A mistake. Toast, pancakes. Dough, rose, maple syrup, and milk. I'd never even heard of this one before someone requested I make it. Well, we could try making that. I just don't understand why they would go to the whole point of making you get the key to open up the gems if you had to make something completely different. Here. Okay. A rose, maple syrup, and milk. Rose. Maple syrup. Where the hell is maple syrup? Stay there, pants. Do not run away. Let's see. No. Pants, what is it that you want? It has to do something to do with this. I'm confused. For the first time in this game, I'm kind of confused. Okay. Well, I can't put that in there. Okay, so it's not that then. I thought we might have to put the gems and the water in and then put it in a bowl. Okay, why is this guy hanging around here? But just wants to meet. Let me read the book. So I keep his favourite snack stashed away from the other critters. Is there a reason why the rose is lying on the table? Or is that just when he first appeared? Because I wrote nerds on the fridge. So that's obviously taking a snapshot of my game. And I think the rose was just lying on the table at that point. It's been many years since I've seen this friend about. Wants to find kindred spirits. How's he going to find kindred spirits? There's nothing else kind of weird. Fortunate gems. Okay, here we go. I'd skipped it. It had jumped past. Cereal, milk, bowl, and spoon. Okay. Cereal. Sometimes when you're playing with a controller, it skips over. Cereal, milk, bowl. So I was almost there by guessing. And spoon. I need a spoon. Hey, fortunate gems. Hey. He come on. Those legs crack me up. It's kind of weird. Ooh. It's slightly strange, I have to say. I'm here. Ooh, there's something over here. Ah. Campfire. What's this? An obelisk. I'll keep it in. Ooh, hang on a sec. Put that down. My dear, as I put ink to thoughts, memories of bygone summer nights flow. Cricket songs, touched by the scent of charcoal and pine, preserved over a lifetime. They're verses for all who reside in this space. When these words are found, the little ones have made a new friend, and you a new family. We will meet again. May a lifetime of songs fill you. Okay. I'll keep that anyway. I'm not entirely sure why I'm keeping it. Oh, all my pals around the campfire. Hey. Nice. We're all having a marshmallow. Beautiful. Hello, Gerald. How are we doing? Amazing. I love it. Absolute goob. Ashfire. I wonder if they've made any other games. That was cool. I liked that. I wonder if they... I need to go and see if there is any other game they've made. I would thoroughly say go and play that. And as I say, it's on sale at the moment on Steam for around about the price of a cup of coffee. So, absolutely worth doing it. Not terribly difficult puzzles, etc. So, very good. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making the game. Right. We'll just wait out the... Does this count as death died? It counts as technology failed. I think technology fails is definitely a... I think we've called that one already, haven't we? Okay, I think we'll probably just... sometimes tech stuff is so random. It does, it just... As I say, we already had a tech fail. I know. I just turned round and I saw on my little bar that I've got at the bottom, net was just in complete red. And I checked everything else that's connected in my house, and they were all fine. So when I went back to OBS, it was basically saying that it didn't... there was no account connected to it. So it literally just... said no to Twitch. But I have to say, I've been having problems with Twitch in general. Not on if I'm on my PC, not a problem at all. If I'm on mobile, I would say probably at least 30 to 40% of the time when I join a stream, I can't talk. Chat doesn't work. And the other night, it just would not load for me at all. I just couldn't get Twitch to load at all. And then on the TV, where I tend to watch quite a bit of stuff on the TV through my Fire Stick. And recently, it's just been like dropping. Halfway through a stream, it just goes quiet. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know whether there's some madness going on with Twitch's API at the moment. I don't know whether with all the faffing about they're doing in the background, that something's affecting anything other than being on PC. If I'm on my desktop and I'm sat in a browser, not a problem at any point. Although sometimes I find it's like Camille's channel points. I mean, I watch hours and hours and hours of Camille, and I'm still only at like 130,000 channel points. It's mad the amount of watch hours I've got in your channel. But because I've watched the majority of it on TV, because that's the time that I'm down making dinner or whatever, it never registers. It's so annoying. I should have been VIP about 3 times over by now. But anyway. Right, are we done with them? Are we done with the ads? Yes, we are. Okay. Now, this is a game called Phonopolis. Which is a game by the devs who made Machinarium, if you know that game. I've had the problem recently that every 3 to 4 ad breaks, the ad goes silent, takes the stream out with it. So when the ads are over, everything remains muted until I refresh. Yeah, there's definitely something going on in the back end of Twitch at the moment. I don't know what it is, but anyway. So anybody that knows Machinarium knows that the puzzles are slightly devious, but in good fun, and there's a good narrative going on in the background, good sense of humour with these devs. I take it you can hear it. So we shall go to there. I played a bit of this before, just to see how it was all going. I don't think this is a terribly long demo. The game's already out. So, Phonopolis is a city abundant with loudspeakers, invented by the leader to help its inhabitants work like a perfect machine. Felix, our protagonist, is controlled by the loudspeaker's commands, working as a garbage collector. Shortly before the events of the demo, Felix accidentally discovers a pair of headphones. Once he puts them on, the loudspeakers lose control over him. Disobedience is forbidden, and the police come for him. Felix escapes from a police wagon and enters the workers' quarter. That's where our demo begins. Okay.
It exploded spectacularly. Life in the workers' quarter carried on as usual, but something lingered in the air. People were anxiously awaiting the arrival of the absolute tone, but none of it reached me anymore. The loudspeakers had lost their power over me.
Okay.
These houses are reserved for the most dedicated workers.
Okay, so you hit the button and...
Women's house. Only for the most productive workers.
Oh, now what does it mean by women's house? Is it a house for women or is it the house for women? Okay. Well, I don't know. It doesn't. It's a bit. If it's a productive worker, what does that mean? If it's reserved for only the most productive workers.
Renegades.
Public
They
enemies.
look like trouble.
Okay, don't listen, don't talk. Call the police. Okay. Okay, same thing. Oh, we've been getting told to get lost. I love the art style. The art style is amazing. Banana. Ooh, what's that?
Only
Bureaucratic
bureaucrats
quarter.
are allowed up there.
Oh.
I'm just a rubbish collector.
Oh, okay. So we've got a bit of a dystopian thing going on here. Hear and obey. I quite like the full Soviet propaganda stuff. People obey. Phonopolis. Okay. Okay, so I'm assuming that as we go round, we can hit the loudspeaker things and they will do something that allows us to do something else. Okay, so he's putting coal on.
Already?
Absolute
Before
tone.
dawn?
Ooh,
It seems the leader didn't waste any time.
okay. I love the fact that the narrator sounds very like a kid's story. Okay. Is there anything else that we can see? Oh, what's this?
A factory for loudspeakers.
Oh, paper plane.
Huh? What's this? It'll be a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Felix. Come to an apartment in the women's house. Fellow companions.
Fellow companions. Come to an apartment in the women's house on the top floor. Okay.
This seems fishy. Why are
It
they
does.
inviting me, of all people?
Okay. Am I going to get into the women's house? Oh, ooh, okay. Oh, okay. Ah. Okay, there's a ladder there. Why would I need a ladder? Maybe I do need a ladder. Can I get up here? Ah, okay. That's where the ladder goes then. But how do I... Ooh. Okay. Right. Ooh, what the hell? Okay. Right. Oh! Sorry, madam. Oh! Ooh, air misses. Sorry, I should be getting in here. I was too busy watching what was going on up the stairs. Uh-oh, run, run. Okay. What the hell's going on here?
I want to get spanked.
Hello, Heartless. How are you? Welcome in. You join us at an inopportune moment. I'm puzzling.
I entered a strange apartment brimming with all sorts of old things. Antique furniture and paintings full of musical instruments.
Okay.
Almost everything in this apartment was strictly forbidden. At first, I wanted to flee. But there was something about that painting, the portrait of that opera singer. Curiosity made me stay. Why are there so many portraits of her in the room? She must have been famous. What is this? Are they playing music? Perhaps a music composer like the leader.
Ooh. Okay. Welcome in, Heartless. Have you had a good day?
A mysterious
Time's it
landscape.
for you? Yes.
Truly looks like something from a dream. Fantasy. Waste of time, they say.
You just woke up.
I used to see such pictures in my sleep. What was it called? Dreams, I think?
Isn't it like 2:30 or something for you?
I wonder what's in the other paintings. We used to discard and destroy loots just
Which
like
one?
this one.
Okay. Hello, Parto. How are you?
Such extravagant hair. The leader surely...
Love to see you in. Okay, so we can shugle that.
A piano. That instrument is forbidden.
It does have this weird sort...
I was
Oh.
right. Somebody's watching me.
It's got this weird
That's
sort
a little
of
bird.
1970s kids program aesthetic.
Flowers?
This is the kind of nonsense that we had to watch when we were kids. Which is
It's the
probably
singer again.
explains a lot about me.
But who are the three men around her?
Thank you, Parto, for the streaking. Okay. Not good that it's Monday morning here, indeed. The only good thing about that for us is that we're off tomorrow. It's a bank holiday in the UK.
Then suddenly, a group of three men entered the room, each quirkier than the other. The tall one introduced himself as composer and cellist Dogi of Leopold. The man in the chair was an old music theorist called Muranev Alphonse. Last but not least, there was Bafov Anton, former conductor of the Municipal Symphonic Orchestra. They were the three traitors, the public enemies from that poster. My blood was running cold.
Good day to you, Mr. Felix. We are pleased to meet you,
Says the tall one.
It seems that you enjoy the silence too, just like we do. We saw you at the old opera house.
I've never been there, but I know you. You betrayed our leader and his great idea.
Oh, please, Mr. Felix.
They
I think this is our
laughed. Do you still
second
believe
last
that?
one, Parton.
Why'd you keep wearing these
There's one
headphones then?
way further.
Don't
It's
you like
August, I think, the
leader's
next one.
loudspeakers? And what about the absolute tone?
Everyone knows the absolute tone will help us to work harder than ever, as a perfect machine, free from all the doubts and despair of the old times. Only that will make us happy forever,
That is nonsense, and you're well aware of it, Mr. Felix.
says the tall one.
The loudspeakers do not even work as intended, and the absolute tone is nothing but an empty promise that will not do any good for anyone. It's just not going to work. Bear in mind that only the old and the beautiful can guide us towards perfection, Mr. Felix.
And what about the woman and her beautiful voice? Who is she? I continued asking.
That's Raquel, Mr. Felix. Don't you remember her?
No, I've never seen her.
Oh, but you have, Mr. Felix. The entire city knew her, and you must have too. The leader must have already erased everyone's memory. It's the bloody loudspeakers. They dig deep into people's minds. So, who is this Raquel? Everyone adored her songs. Her voice was so pure and enchanting. Truly an exceptional talent.
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, I'm running out of options here. The only ones I'm gonna have to, the only one I can take now is for me to come springing out here. Ooh. Run! Okay. This is a trip. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Ooh. Oh god, that's so fast. Little King's Story. Not familiar with that one. I have no idea what I'm trying to... It keeps randomly moving. It's so... Am I trying to go biggest to smallest, or am I trying to... Am I just trying to go round and round and round? Okay, I'm just going round and round and round. I am moving them, but I wasn't really sure what was happening. I don't know whether I'm just supposed to play the scene out, or if I'm supposed to do something... I'm so confused. It's just I am moving my planet that I'm sitting on. But every time I do that, yeah, they've lost me a bit here. I have not a clue what I'm supposed to be doing. I can only rotate. I don't know whether anything's actually changing. Obviously the center bit's changing. But what else is happening? my, my, my mind is blown.
What was that? A dream? Was I really dreaming? That's impossible. I haven't had dreams in a very long time. No one in the city has.
It's taking forever. Oh, does this... Okay, we saw through... God, this is so... Run, 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 run. What did I fall into? Oh, no. Why does that always happen? Just when you're getting into it, you're like, oh, yeah. Now, the game is out. Would we want to see the full thing? Would that be something you'd be interested in watching? If everybody's keen, then I can have a look at getting it. Obviously, we've got a couple of things to go through. Well, that was quite something. Going to have some odd dreams tonight. Would be fun. The only thing I'm slightly concerned about is that Machinarium and all the previous games that these guys have done have some wicked puzzles in them. And I'm a bit concerned that we get to a point and I just can't progress because everything's just so difficult. I'll have a look about and see if I can get a bargain on it. But it's just come out. I think it only came out last week. So I do want to get to the end of Wax Heads, and I do want to play Letter Lost. So I think I'll keep an eye on it, and hopefully for the next in the next couple of weeks we can pick it up and start having a go. I love the art style and I love the narration. I think it's fantastic. It's all very, very well put together. It's very different as well. It's something that you don't often see. So from that point of view, it's right up my street. And the puzzles there were kind of okay. I was getting them. You're still pining for Rose Cottage. Yeah, it's a shame, pause, but Kate, myself, other people who I've been rattling on about Rose Cottage for many, many moons. We've already been waiting about 18 months, if not a bit longer. It's just unfortunate that it's a very, very small dev team. David's, doing his best basically, but it's only really him and his colleague who are working on it. And as I say, I'm not entirely sure if he's still working full time, but at the time he started it, certainly at the time the demo came out, he was still working full time. So he was only working on it in his spare time and doing all the drawing, all the programming, all the art direction, etc. As a solo dev. The standard of that was just incredible. So we'll just need to keep pining for it, basically. But yeah, I enjoyed that. That was good. Very good. Yeah, absolutely. Very, very, very good. Okay, I enjoyed that. So, we've now done that. Let's have a go at our new favourite, Outbound. And we can take the camper van back out and have a good wander around in it. It's so hot in this room. So hot. Now, I thoroughly enjoyed playing this the other night. It's very good fun. Yeah. Continue our journey.
Let's go.
Okay, new radio signal. Check the map. How do I check the map? Oh, way down there. That's a long way from where we are. Damn it. Right. We didn't actually drive in the dark when we were playing it the other night. We moved pretty slowly, it has to be said. I'm getting a bit hungry as well. By all accounts, if I go... Hello, Pemmy. You return. Oh. Okay. Yeah, Forza this isn't. In terms of the speed you're going at. Check, yeah, we're going in the right direction now. Up this big hill. You can't get much pace going up the hills though. It's so slow. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting to the top. Okay.
I think I need to charge zone.
Yes. Can we get to the tower? Right. Okay. So we are going this way, are we? Yes. That's odd. What's odd?
We're going streaking!
95 stream streak. Thank you, Pemmy. Incredible.
A perfect spot to set up camp.
Yes. Okay. We shall do that. And then let's... Yeah, the stream died. The stream died, Pemmy. That's why I said welcome back. Okay. Ooh, it's very, very, very warm. Okay. What were you up to, Parto? Were you meeting with people and being sociable? And okay. I think we'd probably be better just going to bed so we can actually see what's going on here in the morning and see if we can find some resources
A fresh
to
new
shove
day.
in. I think we've already opened that. Yes. Okay. Nice. Get some berries because we're getting hungry. Need to make some nice jam. On Saturday went to a museum with a friend, then went to a charity event at a card game shop that my other streamer friends were running. Then Sunday lunch with sister and friend, then went and saw The Mandalorian and Grogu. How is it? I've heard very conflicting stories about it. It's fun.
Should
Good.
probably get something to eat.
Alright, let's get this into the thing. Okay, we can do that. Motor info. We can't... I thought we had something that would do that. Maybe we don't anymore. Let's have a look at that. Water, 6 times jam. Okay, we'll take out some jam because we need to eat. Consume. 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 Okay, right. We need to put the berries in. And that can do that. Do we get any rubbish? No, we don't. I just went downstairs to make a bagel. When you came back upstairs, the heat, yes. It is horrific. Okay, so we are there, and where... If we go back this way, is that what that tower is? Yeah, is this not the one that we went to, though? I gotta go to bed. Imagine it's going to be a night of no sleep with this heat. Should be Tuesday. Pause. Should be Tuesday. And I think we'll be playing some Wax Heads then, which is another little gem of a game. Okay, I'm sure we've been to this tower before. But hopefully... Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you enjoyed Rose Cottage.
Looks like I can download a blueprint here.
Wooden counter variety pack. Shelf pack 2. Flower bouquets. Not exactly... I was also looking around stuff on the weekend, discovered a whole Lego set I'd forgotten. I was sitting there waiting to be, oh, that's nice. Sweet. Right, what am I? Left button, backpack. So I've got 8 out of 20. So I can probably pick up some of this. And that will help. Pardon me. Oof, it's so warm, so warm. I'm glad everybody had a good weekend. Coincidentally, with having seen a Star Wars movie, it is a Star Wars set. Ooh, the X-Wing. Nice. Okay, so that's all good. I don't need to worry about that. And then I can shovel that in there. Oops. Okay. And then we can take out that. Deposit. Okay, so I've got all of the water in there, but we still haven't found what that... Coconut! Where the heck are we finding the coconuts? In fact, hang on a sec. Need to go up the way. Haven't quite worked out what we're doing here. I know we can build on top of the van, but I'm kind of unsure as to how we do that at the moment. Anyway, right.
Time to hit the road.
Time to hit the road. Indeed. Right, so we are there. I really want to get that dog bobblehead, but maybe not at the moment. Let's go and get that campfire that we haven't got yet. When are you planning on making it then, part of? I've still got loads of Lego kits that I really need to make. I keep saying we're going to do a Lego stream, and then I end up with far too many games to play, and I never quite get around to sitting down and doing them. I could do a very oddly timed stream tomorrow and build a Lego kit. I've played quite a few of them, Jet, but I know what you mean. I was toying with the idea, Lego Racer. I don't have that one. I've got most of the earlier ones. I've got the Harry Potter ones, and I've got the Pirates of the Caribbean, and I've got the Hobbit, and I've got Lord of the Rings, and the what else have I got? The
A load off my back.
Indiana Jones one. So I still need to make this sickle. I need to go and do that actually, so I can get. But the ones I've got, the kits that I've got are all fairly. I've got the Darth Vader helmet, and I've got the canyon one where the X-wing and Darth Vader's TIE fighter are chasing each other. It's like a 3D diorama type thing. I've got that one to make as well. So they're all fairly complicated. So it would take more than one stream, I would imagine, to do it. But let's have a look here. See what I can actually make. So I've made all that stuff. Oh, I've made all the stuff. Okay, what's this? I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Yeah, at some point we'll do another Lego stream. Because I quite enjoyed doing the two that I've done. It's just too many games at the moment to get through, to sort of give up a stream night to make Lego. Right, have we... Ooh, look, there's a hot air balloon over there. I don't think we've been at this one. Because there's a big thing of litter.
Gotta tidy this up.
Indeed. Water. Which means that we need to... We never have wood when we want... hello, rabbit. We never seem to have an everwood branch when we need it. Okay, so that's that one. And then have we got... Oh. Oh. I think we've been there actually. Yeah, we have. Well, that was... that wasn't what I thought it was. Interesting. Okay, there's a bridge over there. Can we make it to the next campsite before dark properly falls? Looks like we should be going this way to get to the... Ooh, there's another tower over there though. This is one of these games that as you're trundling along thinking... I'm going to do that. You then suddenly end up not being able to do that. Because you've seen 15 other things. Oh my god. It is extremely cozy. Just exactly right for a Sunday night, really. Other than the fact that it's now pouring rain. That's very loud. I don't want the dogs to start to crack up.
Ready to roll.
Ready to roll. Okay. Okay. Ooh, there's someone here. Don't take the van off the cliff. too tired to sprint.
What's in here?
Okay, I'll need to deposit stuff. This is some storm. Okay, can I get in here? No. Okay. I think we'll just set camp then and go to sleep. I don't know whether there's I'm not quite sure why the days pass like they do. I don't know if there's just like if you don't, you know, if you do hundreds of stuff by day 10,
Fire.
is that a benefit? Because at the moment I'm not entirely sure what the day mechanic is. No, I didn't actually mean to sit down there. I was trying to get the banana skin. Right, so we're going over here. We'll deposit that, and then we can get all our rubbish out. And then we can put that in here. Take out. Okay, take out. And then we've got our vouchers running through there now. I forgot I put beer in the freezer and now it's solid. Yes, been there. Been there. Off to work, goodbye. Thank you very much for dropping by, Parto. Hopefully your Monday isn't terribly bad. I'm glad you've had a good weekend to start it all off anyway. That's great. Let's have a quick look at the map here. And then we can get moving, I feel. Now we can move. Whoa, 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 whoa. Careful. We're off. We're moving. We're grooving. I haven't seen these coconuts. Where am I supposed to find these coconuts? Because that was something that popped up very early. Oh, we're going steaming down here. This is the fastest we've ever gone. I'm going to get that wood. Important to get the resource when you see it. Oh yeah, 5 wood. Okay. We are moving and grooving. Watch out, rabbits. Ooh, interesting.
That could come in handy.
It could indeed. We're off and running. Not found any. I really need to find a way of making this backpack bigger because it gets filled up so easy. I received a carrot. Whoa. What's your plans for staycation, Kay? Gardening, I think you said.
Okay, let's go.
Can't believe I missed that log sitting there. Right, I'm going to park up here. Should be fun. Well, I was just saying earlier that what's over there? Ooh, interesting. Can I go off-road here? I cut the grass this morning, and immediately after it thought, you know what, I've been putting off doing the power washing for a while. It's not absolutely red hot yet. I should just go and do that. And it was quite enjoyable, but I'm glad that I did it today and it's now done. I've just got a couple of small jobs tomorrow and then I can kind of relax. Okay, so we can get bolt press. Allows you to press sturdy metal bolts. Toughen up your timber. Okay. Yes, this is going to blow Jet's mind even more now. This stream is just a constant series of Jet getting his mind blown. What do you mean you're not wearing headphones?
Perfect for the next project.
Right, okay. What have we got in here? Raising chicken in the spring, eating them in the fall. Yep. Kay's a chicken killer. Chicken murderer. Right, we've been there. Before we go over that bridge, though... Oh, wow. You see, that says a hiking path. Does that mean I can't take my van down there? Am I going to get in trouble for taking my van down here? It just seems an awful long way to go on foot. You call it self-sufficiency, indeed. Okay. Ooh, rubbish.
Ah, some food for the recycler.
Uh-oh. Rockfall. Turkeys are bad. Turkeys are vicious things. Ooh, okay.
Looks like I need a better pickaxe.
Okay. Now, does that get put on your map? Okay, so I need a better pickaxe. That's the only thing that I'm slightly confused about. Is it... hello, Kulu, you're back again. Let's take that out. Get back in the road before anybody sees this. Having taken our car down a hiking route. Okay. I'm presuming if we go across this bridge, just get that. Then
Ready to
we
roll.
can link up with that other station. Ooh, look what it is. It's one of these bottle cap things. I don't think I've got any bottle caps.
I'm feeling low.
Hello, Nat. How are you, Nat? Are you well? A pizza charm. Oh, well, at least I got that. Oh, mind you, there's a guitar one. It's nice. That's cool. Gnomed. What the hell's that thing? I'm so tired. You saw Electric Callboy last night. Fantastic. A rare Nat goes outside moment. 3 hours. Good Lord. That's crazy.
Hey, that's a cap and snap.
I think it's more rare for Nat to go out than... Yeah, absolutely it is. Nat is renowned for not going outside. That's cool though. That's a long gig though. I think even bands that I really, really, really like, I would struggle a bit when it got to like that length of time. Hoping you don't get sick. Fingers crossed for you. Where am I? I'm on route. I'm en route to this tower. That's great. I'm glad you had a good time. I'm going so slowly. There's going to come a point where I realise somewhere along the line that I've
Looks
missed.
like I can download a blueprint at the signal tower.
Yeah, sometimes that happens, Kay. It can be either be the heat or just the general excitement or tiredness or... I mean, con flu is a thing, obviously, but... Nice. So are you back streaming today, Nat? Or are you taking today off? Or... Right. Download rune counters, okay. Cheers. About to shower and get ready. Nice, nice. And what are you playing tonight? A horizontal painting. It flash flooded. My God. God, we could do with some rain here. I can tell you that for nothing. When we were leaving, had to walk a mile in it. Oh my God, that's not good. You are definitely getting sick now. Walking a mile in flash flood and rain. Nightmare. Everyone was soaked. I had to walk in sewage water. Oh, that would have been an absolute... I mean, that's a nightmare for anyone, but for you in particular. Because you are about as germophobic as you can get. Oh, no, I didn't mean to take that. It's true. What is it? Are you starting a new game tonight, Nat? Oh, that Luna Abyss that you were playing the other night, and I thought, oh, that looks quite cool. And I did ask. You're on Forza. Nice. I did ask for it for a couple of key sites, but yeah, I don't think my CCV. But on Lurkit, Luna Abyss was set at 50 CCV. That was mental. It's on Game Pass. That's what I was going to say. So I've downloaded it on Game Pass. Game
I'll
Pass
put
is
this
doing
in
really well
storage.
at the moment. This is on Game Pass. I want to go to... I really want to go back to that bottle thing. Because I need to get that dog bobblehead. Right, we're going this way. Oh hell, I've broken it. Oops.
Ready to roll.
Yeah, she took over from Phil and is just basically doing the thing. At the moment, it's a bit weird at the moment. I have to say, it's slightly... I could say it's slightly disingenuous, and that probably will be a bit cruel. But she does seem to be just asking people, do you want this or do you want that? And when people are like, I want this, please, then she just changes it. So, I mean, it's a bit like, okay, yeah, I can... Anybody could do that. But when's it actually going to really start to change? But I was, as I say, I had given up my Game Pass subscription. I had Game Pass through my internet provider for over a year. I had Game Pass for nothing, basically, for taking out my internet with that provider. And then when they put the prices up and my deal ended, I just gave up on it, basically, because I was like, it's too expensive. But they've gone back. When I went back into it, because Discord offers you a basic package if you've got Nitro.
Hey, that's a Captain Snap.
And when I went back into it to have a look at the games that you could get with that basic package, they're doing PC Game Pass again, which I thought was getting phased out. But it's like $10.99 a month, so I don't know what that is in dollars, maybe about $13, $14 or something. And it's everything from Ultimate, other than the Ubisoft stuff and the Fortnite stuff and some multiplayer stuff. So it's pretty good. Kubu, you can't possibly be cold. That's just not even possible. Are you kidding me on? I'm one bottle cap short. Excuse me. What's over here? Right, I'm gonna have to camp. You just put on your bathrobe, so I see. I'm so annoyed that I can't get this dog bobblehead. All I want is that dog bobblehead. I'm absolutely roasting. I'm so warm. It's not enjoyable at the moment. Right, okay, how do I move? You especially have to finish your laundry. The never-ending Kubu laundry. Okay, let's just go this way and see where we get to. I wish I could, Kay. It's so warm. I think there's a bit of me having been out in the sun today as well. not deliberately. Obviously, I was working in the sun, and I had all precautions. I had my SPF on and my hat on and everything, but still, I think it's probably just hit me because I've not been out in the fresh air for a while. I'm trying to work out where I am going here. Yeah, keep going this way. Oh, yeah, I've been here. And then we can go down here. Look at that, it's a big windmill up there. How do we get up there? What if we can get, if you can just get everyone you go back to? No, see, that's the one thing I'm struggling with a bit at the moment, is that it seems to be a bit dependent on. Oh, God. When you hit the tower, you know, you can only make a stage 2 axe, or a stage 2 sickle, or a stage 2, and you're like, okay, but when do I get the chance to make the stage 2 pickaxe now? Because it's never given me the opportunity when I get there. And I could do with it. Okay, wind turbines, nice. It is windy here, right enough.
Ah, battery is running low.
How can the battery be running low? I just made it about 2 seconds ago. I'm going to sneeze again. Oh, God. Excuse me. Okay, so there's a tower over there. I wonder if there's anything up there. Right, I need to get out and put wood into the... It's never ending, this. Let's just have a wander up here. See what it is. See if there's anything of interest up here. Doesn't look like it. It just looks like a rock. Okay. I need to speak with Celeste. Where's Celeste when you need her? Because she's played quite a bit of this. And I want to know. Okay, why is that not showing up on my map as yet? I want to ask her questions about it. I mean, I'm right on top of that. Why is it not? Seems a bit weird. Is that somewhere I've already been?
Another signal tower.
Here we go. So it was the sickle that we needed. Or was it level 2 pickaxe? I'm not sure. Allows you to build exterior workbench. Yeah, not that, I don't think. Shoot through large bushes and wheat. I suppose I should really go and get that one. To get at least level 1 sickle. Right, okay. So we've got that. Oh, what's that? Okay. Need to go and get our van. I want to go and find out. There's just so much stuff. Every time you turn around, you're like, ooh, look at that. What's that? Can I go there? Oh, I haven't made my... Ooh, I wonder if... See? I wonder if I make my sickle, I can make new food. Because this just eating jam probably isn't a good idea. I'll untrack that, I think. It's all very well, but it doesn't exactly fill you up. Right, workbench. Craft. Nice. So we've got the sickle now, so let's go and try this on the wheat.
This could be useful.
Uh-huh. I guess it could. But let's jump in the car and drive over here a bit. So we can jump out and go and get that. I want to go and see this fancy camping place there. That looks cool. Let's go see what that's all about. I really need to get an upgrade on my engine as well because it's so slow. Ooh, this is kind of new. What's this? Oh, this is a paint station again. That's what that is. What's a charging station? Yeah, okay. I think might be just the... Okay.
Fully charged. Let's go.
Okay. Didn't really need... Ah, bottle caps. Beautiful. That means I've got enough to... I've got no recipes for that food.
Time to drop off some stuff.
Time to drop off some stuff. Righty. Excuse me. Right, so if I go back... Ooh. If I go back that way, can I get up there? That looks interesting, doesn't it? Let's do that, and then we can track that landmark, which I'm presuming is that. So let's do this, and then get in here. It's getting a bit Twilight mind, but we'll see if we can make some headway to get there before we have to stop. Steep incline. Ooh. Is there any mail before I... Can I take somebody's mail up to them? That saved them a wee journey. Hi, Lily. Lily? Lily's here? Don't think she is. I wonder if that with like some of these bulk MTG cards from Final Fantasy. You never know. I've been cultivating a new type of flower from a cactus that gives a beautiful new paint colour. When you're back, let's get together and make a large batch of it at the mill. Last time, I'll bring the flowers and you bring the popcorn. Lily's speaking with Rose. Interesting. Okay. So let's try and get up here, even though it's steep. Might take us a bit of... Steep slope detected. I'll need to upgrade my motor. God damn it. Alternatively, I could walk. It's hacks. Ooh. Yeah, it puts some weird and wonderful. There's no point in doing that at this point in time. It kind of puts some weird restrictions in place. That if it gets to dark, then you become too tired to do anything.
A fresh new day.
Okay, where's this? That's like miles away. Quite a big map, though. Right, let's see if I can walk up here. Seems quite a ways away, right enough, but maybe not the best idea. Ooh, what's this house? There's like an eco house over here. Ooh, tulips. Oh, I don't really like picking flowers, but that might be useful somewhere. If it's allowing me to pick them, then it would suggest they're useful and that I should
That
pick
could
them.
come in handy.
Okay, I can maybe go back and get my bot. I want my dog bobblehead. Is that just bottle caps in there? That seems a bit strange. Anywho, oh no! Don't pick this out because it'll be water and that'll be dead heavy. Right. Am I going to get all the way up here just in time for it to get dark, and then it's going to take me hours? Yeah. It's probably in a shower at the moment. You can ask her on stream. How far away are we? Oh. Yeah, the one thing I'm not sure about at the moment is how I get specific upgrades. Like, can I ask for specific upgrades? Or do I have to wait for the random generation of blueprints when I get to the towers? I am never getting all the way up here and back home by the time darkness falls, which means I'm going to be... it's going to take me so long to get back to the van. Kind of get the feeling maybe I shouldn't have tried to employ this hack. But too late now. We have found the windmill. Woohoo! Yatta! Ooh. No, it's been quite light on any kind of tutorial, to be honest, Kay. I'm off to the festival for a few days. The mill is currently out of order. You can get it to, but if you can get it to work again, I'd be delighted. Feel free to browse around and use the terminal in the back. The mill powers the door, though. See you later. Okay. So I've got all the way up here to find that the door doesn't open. Oh, okay. Bread. Nice. Okay. We'll just eat Lily's bread because If she's away for a few days, it's going to be hard. And okay. What? There we go. Bottle cap. Nice. And we go. Oh, we're going to be able to use the terminal if we can get all the bits and pieces.
Can probably be used in the nearby terminal.
So we need the so many. Oh no! 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 I don't want to be over cucumbered. That's bad. It's a long way up. Okay, that's...
Let's see what's inside.
Can't take any of that at the moment because... Gnome! He's got a banana. Indiana Jones. Indiana Gnomes? No way. I love it. You could. There's 100 of those gnomes throughout the world, okay, that you have to find. 100 gnomes. That's madness. Right, what have we got in here that I can get rid of? Oh, you see, that's a pain. Why would you... I've got 9 tickets, and that's taking up like half my inventory. Just stack them and call it one. It's a ticket. I'm consuming that. Okay, I don't actually need them. Where have I missed? Ooh. Okay. There's nothing up here.
There should be a switch somewhere around here.
There. Okay. How the heck are we getting that? What's this? How the heck are we getting up there? Okay.
Where's that switch to lower that ladder?
It's there, but how the hell do I get up there? I don't know. Maybe I have to pull the other one. So that takes that to there. And that then moves that round to there. So does that mean I can get... Oh, God.
There should be a switch somewhere around here.
Yes, I understand. Except I've now lost it. Where the hell was it? What's up there? Right, am I missing something here? What the heck is going on? I can't jump, so it's not like I can get on top of anything. And I can't shift that. And I can't climb onto that, I don't
Where's
think.
that switch to lower that ladder?
Yeah, where is that switch? It's up there. But I can't throw anything. And I can't move anything while I'm up here. So I'm a bit stumped as to what it is I'm supposed to be doing. Is it something to do with something out here? Is it something to do with this big wheel thing? I couldn't move that. Uh-huh. Okay. So that's as far as that goes. It only goes 3 positions. And we've been up to the top when it's been in all 3 positions. So I'm not sure. Oh, okay, so it just scoots back round again. Okay, so that doesn't make any difference. Is there something down here that moves something or other? Mm-hmm. Huh. Okay. I am quite confused. I can't see any... I can't see anything else that I can pull other than the gears or the levers at the top, which is a bit strange. I can't open that because that's powered by that. There's nothing lying around here that I can see. Let's go around here just in case I've missed something on the outside of the building.
Looks like I need a better axe.
Indeed. And I can't get in down here, so... What am I missing then? I mean, there's ladders there. But I can't take them. So... That's not any use. And then I can get up here. And go up here.
There should be a switch somewhere around here.
Uh-huh, and the switch is there. Unless I've seen that switch and it's now just drawing my eye every single time I come up here. I can't... Oh, hang on a minute. Now, how did I get up there? Because technically I can't jump. Was that just a complete fluke? But if I was there on that side. Would I be able to
Where's
touch
that
it?
switch to lower that ladder?
Let's go and try that. It's not really helping that I'm now in the dark. However,
There should be a switch somewhere around here.
okay, that's still not the right place. Do I put the boxes? Okay.
Where's that switch to lower that ladder?
Okay, so... Because now... I can't actually get up there. Of course, I can't. Okay. Okay. Damn it. Now the ladder's in behind it. How annoying. Right. Let's do that. And do that again. Now that should free it up. Where the hell's the ladder now? There. Why can't I get up the ladder? Oh, come on. It's just there. Okay. What the heck? Why are you doing this to me? Trolling me like this. There's no need. Probably all work better in the daylight. Okay. I'm not entirely sure how I'm getting up in these boxes in the first place. I just seem to fluke my way around it, so... There's no jump button now. I'm obviously not doing the right thing here, but it's quite frustrating. I think I must have janked my way the last time. I actually got the ladder to fall down. When I got to the button, I think I must have done something fairly janky to get to that point. Maybe if I just go... I don't know. I am confused. Why won't it let me just go up the ladder? If it lets me go up that ladder straight away, so I can't get to that now because it's in behind the... If I can just go straight up that ladder, why can't I go straight up this ladder? It's so annoying. I mean, it's literally there. It's at ground level. Yeah, it won't work. Oh, hell. Hey, I might just leave it here tonight, to be fair. The time is going on, and it is so hot. I'm just going round in circles. We're not actually achieving anything. And I'm not quite... I don't know whether it's just something's janked out of place, or I'm just doing something completely stupid. Or it could be something as daft as it won't let me do it at night because I don't have the energy. Hanging up the laundry made you hot. Okay. Weirdo. Okay. One last time with feeling. We're going up here. Hope this hasn't reset everything. Come on. Nah, I have no idea why, but the ladder being absolutely there. It's not like I'm blocked on it. It just won't let me get onto it. And if I try and jump up, I can't get onto those. Yeah, right, okay, let's leave it because it's beginning to frustrate me now. And I don't want to be frustrated by it. It's very, very warm too. Right, 2 seconds, folks, and I will be back. Just trying to shut this down. Okay, you're just being silly now. Just being silly now. Alrighty. Let us... Oh, look, Baseman's still there. First. Beautiful. Right, let's have a quick look at this. This will be useless tonight, because... we've been streaming for 1 hour 45 minutes to average viewers of 14, peak viewers of 18. No follows, 2 subs, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kay, for gifting to Camille. And thank you, Kubu, for 19 months. Lovely. Thank you so much. Most used is lull, and there we go, 12 minutes of ads. We've had actually more than that probably, but anyway, damn it, Jet, why'd send that twice? I do not know. And there we go, Jet, top yapper. Interesting. If the stream hadn't crashed, you might have been in a different situation. But there we go. Hugo, you can't do that. You were hardly here. I think you sent about 4 messages, all chat, all stream. You can't be upset about that one today. Righty. Quick look through the bingo. See what's going on. I've got nothing for bingo tonight. Absolutely nothing for bingo. I might have not been here, but I was hard. Okay. Whatever. No raids. I was definitely confused. I did forget to change the category to begin with. I did chat for over 30 minutes. I did talk about the weekly schedule. Definitely would have done that. Was anybody under 10% on the... I can't think if anybody was under 10% on... Very few people have done Menace tonight, to be quite honest. Stream day hasn't changed. I did remember the stream receipt. Okay. Well done, Kay. Okay. Oh, indeed. Oh. Ooh, actually. Let me do this. Bingo cheaty cheater.
Bingo! Ho 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 ho!
And
Bingo!
then
Ho 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 ho! Bingo! Ho 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 ho!
we shall do that. I didn't even need to do it. I didn't even need to start the vote. One of the random events actually triggered it. Does anybody else need a number on this vote? Is there anybody waiting for a number on this vote? 49. Okay. Oh, I can't vote because it's locked me out of the vote because I've won. Damn it. I was going to vote for you, but I can't because I've won. I've been locked out. Hey, Kay's won. Kay wins as well. Beautiful. Oh. I love it. That's two streams in a... You used bits to vote. Fantastic. That's 2 streams in a row that I've won the bingo. Crazy. Right. I'm not a cheater. How can I cheat at bingo? Who is on? Who are we going to go and say hello to? I'm not going to say hello to Kira because we were there on Friday. Okay. Kyle's on Batman, but he's probably going to finish fairly soon. We could go and see Squeaky Ducky because she was mad. Or we could go and see Girl Hero again, who's playing Forza Horizon. New friend of stream. So, or we could go see Clem, but we normally visit Clem on a Sunday night, so maybe not. He said the last 2 or 3 Sundays I think we've been on. Cool, there's quite a few people playing Lego Batman actually. Right, do we want Berry Berry Berry, or do we want Forza Horizon? That's your choice tonight. What was saying? What was saying? Forza Horizon or Berry? Forza. Okay, let's go see. Let's go and see Girl Hero. Who? Oh God! Hang on a sec. Is our new friend? Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. But Girl Hero is a big petrol head, so she might not be keen on destroying everything. She's she might not be a gnat. Thank you, Kubu. Appreciate it. I should be back on Tuesday. And I think we'll play some Wax Heads on Tuesday. I want to progress that story. I think we're about halfway through the story, so I think we'll keep going with that one. And then Thursday, we will be using, we'll be on. Nat always wants to destroy anything. She does. Yeah, absolutely. Thursday, we will be playing Letter Lost. Fingers crossed. I get a key for that one. Asked for a key. So fingers crossed for that one. And we can start the extreme weirdness of Letters Lost. I can't wait to see what that full game looks like. It should be really good fun. We had a lot of fun with the demo with that one. So yeah, Thursday that one comes out. So we should be able to start with that. As I say, Waxheads on Tuesday will progress that story. Yeah, take care, everyone. Don't get too hot in the sun. It seems to be universally, certainly in the northern hemisphere, it seems to be universally killing us all. So let's go and say hello to Girl Hero, and I will see you on Tuesday. See you later. Bye.
Am I getting my brands confused? Oh, older than dead. Thank you for the raid. welcome in, raiders. Hello, hello. Hi, Karumi. Welcome in. Hi, Pembio. Hi, Kay. Oh, I said y'all's names right. I'm so sorry. Welcome in, older than death. How are you guys? How was your stream? Hope you had a good stream. Where were you guys last playing?